Previously on New Crits on the Block.
You are traveling with Vargas. The plant life has been dying off, and just recently one of the townsfolk was murdered by some sort of mysterious monster.
Oh, hello, Leaf. You can call me Mrs. Shorewater.
I got kind of a weird goat, a little strange, kind of like looks at you. You look behind you, and there are 4 wolves. A ball of something just explodes in the area.
What have you done? That was, I didn't...
You guys experience what could best be described as fingers weaving and sliding along the inside of your soul. Hello.
Hello? Did you?
Hello! Mrs. Sherwater looks around, screaming into nothingness.
There's someone here.
Something's
Hello?
in my brain, dear.
Something's out there. It can't be in my brain. That's weird.
Well, it's...
But it was. Did you felt that too?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Something's crawling around in my brain.
That's really gross and weird. I don't like that. Hello, sir, ma'am, thing. Can you please get out?
Inside only Leaf's head, you hear, "You did an excellent job dispatching that wolf."
Yeah, I'm not really happy about that, actually. I didn't really want to do that.
Are you sure? And then you think this. Please read it in your voice.
I'm glad I killed that wolf. Watching its face melt was fun. What? Wait, I didn't say that.
Oh, you did.
Didn't say what, dear.
Did I say that out loud?
No,
Nope,
in your head. You thought that.
Oh, I
in
just
your
thought
head.
that in my head.
Miss Sherwater, please read this.
Leaf knows I'm a fraud. I can't let her leave here alive. Oh, dear.
You think that in your voice.
Oh, dear.
What is happening?
Is it just like a passing thought, or is that now...
No.
Yeah,
You
feel that?
Nope. You just hear that in your head, in your voice.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Like a thought.
Like an inner monologue.
Yep.
Stop doing that. What are you?
Oh. Well, the thing is that my name would drive a lesser being insane if they thought or heard it. But I suppose you need to be able to speak to me somehow. So for now, you may refer to me by my common name. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mr. Nibbles.
Mr. Nibbles, what a precious name.
And
It
as
is
you,
really
as you,
cute.
yep. And then you turn over and you look at the goat, and the goat goes, "Meow."
Wait, is it you? You're the goat?
Meow.
I can still speak to animals, so can I understand you?
in your head. I choose to communicate this way as this primitive body is incapable of the enunciation required for something as frail intellectually as yourselves to be able to comprehend.
Are you like a Black Thomas sort of thing? I don't know if you'll get the reference, but maybe this is where you got it from.
I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
Are you like a Q? Are you a Q situation?
Again, you may call me
Do you know
Mr.
that reference?
Nibbles.
Okay.
Mr. Nibbles,
Mr. Nibbles.
where did you come up with this beautiful name?
I didn't come up with it. The previous owner of this shell called it that. And thus, you may call me that.
Okay. Can you get out of our brains?
Easily.
Please?
That was very polite. No.
Oh, okay. Are you a bad guy?
What a interesting question. That is something that you will have to decide.
Okay, I'm kind of leaning that way now. So
When Mr. Nibbles is talking to each of us individually, can we hear
No.
all sides of the conversation?
Unfortunately, it's only one or the other.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
if Jake would allow it, we can just do it all together for the sake of RP. But
that would be because that would be very difficult.
Mechanically,
Just
mechanically,
FYI.
no. Mechanically, no.
Okay.
But we can go ahead
fine
and
with allowing it.
Great.
Thank
you
you.
have a
'cause-
broadcast setting.
Yeah.
where you
You
can
got it.
weigh us in.
So Mr. Nibbles is using his ability, telepathic speech. Within 30 feet, a creature you can see. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other within 4 miles. I have to be 30 feet to activate it, but once I have, that communication can go on for 5 minutes straight for over 4 miles. The telepathic connection lasts for 5 minutes, and I can do this unlimitedly.
So you just keep the connection going.
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah.
it starts to wear off, I do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a bonus action. So, I mean, I can just do it
Sure.
Whenever.
essentially whenever.
Okay.
During combat, I theoretically have to think about that, but
If
Yeah.
it lasts more than 5 minutes, yeah.
well, I have
Yeah.
to switch it to a new creature, blah, 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 blah. If it's mechanically relevant, I'll ensure that we do that. But for
Okay.
communication between all of us, it just happens. And as an added benefit, the reason why you can hear the voice in your head as you is because Mr. Nibbles has taken the feat Actor, which gives him a +1 to charisma and advantage on deception and performance checks, and can mimic the speech of any person or sounds of any creature that he has seen or heard. Just heard. So once I have heard something speak, I can exactly mimic its speech in its head and just fucking gaslight people. I can just stand there and
Do
just,
we get to know what you are yet, or is that TBD?
Yeah, like
no, I can just tell you, Matt, you scared the crap out of me because I just kind of glanced over and saw your HP and I went, that's a caster's HP. And I was like, and then I saw your charisma and I was like, oh no, are you also a sorcerer?
Ah, okay.
So no, Mr. Nibbles is an aberrant mind sorcerer, which is a sorcerer class that was released with, I think, Strixhaven or Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So essentially, he is one of the psionic classes. They introduced basically like 2E had a lot of psionic spells. I don't know if you remember Dark Sun had like a whole psionic class of spell.
I do, yeah.
People wanted to bring back psionic spell casting, but they didn't quite know how to do it. So they basically just added a bunch of psionic spells that just did psychic damage. And then they made some classes that specialized in it and did some other bullshit. I don't like how a psionic class in this case is a charisma-based caster. I feel like it should be intelligence-based, but that's the way it was
Yeah,
built,
it's
and that's
kinda
what I
weird.
did.
Okay.
So
I
it is
like
a
it.
charismatic fucking goat.
Okay, I love it. And just so that people know my full build, I took College of Eloquence,
Ooh.
which basically is one of the newer colleges
Okay.
that was introduced, and it doesn't give you like really a niche because all the colleges kind of go off into different things. College of Eloquence basically just makes you the bardiest bard
Yeah.
to
Yeah, I was
bard.
gonna say,
Magnolia was that
Now-
too.
It just doubles
Now
down
is-
on being what a bard is truly good at.
Yeah.
Now, is that College of Eloquence? Is that accredited?
It is.
Okay.
Is an official accredited.
Okay.
He's got the loans to prove it.
I do.
Yeah. I just want to make sure because, we will have to
No, we didn't
take
go-
away your license.
We didn't go homebrew crazy. This was all licensed.
Oh, no.
stuff.
I meant as a
All
college.
in the
Is the college accredited? Yeah.
Sure.
It's an online college.
Yeah,
Does
you
that
didn't-
count?
yeah, you didn't see that as a commercial on in between a YouTube video somewhere.
There's definitely not going to be a lawsuit later. In the
No. And then it's all forgiven at the end of the day, and because it doesn't exist
If you're
anymore.
lucky.
Yeah, and so and then just so you guys know, in the previous battle, the reason why you could never understood where my spells were coming from was because I kept using Subtle Spell, which is a sorcerer ability. So I'm using sorcery points to make it so that I don't have any verbal somatic components. So it just happens. It's just there's no noise or anything coming from the goat when it happens. And the first one was a fireball, which is why I asked, hey, do you have any like resistances? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay, it's psychic damage. It doesn't matter, fire psychic, because I want to make it sound like he's a psychic character. If he said they have fire resistance, I'd be like, okay, well, let me say half damage. And then the other one was a dissonant whispers.
Yeah.
I have that as well.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm trying to make this thing all psychic relevant.
Gotcha.
So
And
when we saw
then-
the blur, was that the goat moving that fast then? What
Oh
did
no, the
we-
blur in the area.
Yeah.
That was Fireball.
Okay, gotcha.
I was just saying it was psychic
Ball of
related.
pain,
Yeah,
gotcha,
yeah.
okay.
It was just all psychic related. He's built like a half elf, just so you know, just so for mechanical sake. And he is neutral evil.
Of course.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that checks out. That checks
I,
out.
So
I
and
gathered
then
that much.
and then Jake, my armor class is 12. So yes, you would have hit him. I knew that already. I just was trying to make it not so you guys didn't know. Did you know I was the goat?
No.
I suspected.
You suspected. Okay.
Yes, I was hoping that was the case. I just didn't know in what way. I thought maybe you were a shapeshifter or another druid. That
I was trying
like,
to throw you off with the tree line.
watching me kind of like.
Yeah, I was trying to throw you off the
A
tree
When
line.
he, well, when he was talking about the goat, I thought it was a Black Thomas. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Witch.
I know nothing about this.
Oh,
it's so, you guys
yeah.
have, and everyone
No.
out there, if you haven't watched The Witch, highly recommend.
But if you don't like scary things, as I do not, and I did see The Witch, do not
Oh, you
watch The
did?
Witch. Yes, I did, because now I know what you're talking about, and I totally forgot about that, and it's terrifying, and I hate it.
I keep wanting to use that character, by the way. It might make
Oh.
it when like, do you want to live life deliciously?
No,
Which is
ew, ew, ew,
such
ew,
a
ew.
good line.
That is
So
gross.
essentially, okay, well, what is the character
A goat?
in the TV show?
Oh, it's a movie, and he's the devil.
yeah,
And
but
he
in a
talks
goat.
through a goat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm that character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
He was like that.
this is that.
Oh,
and I thought you were Q. I thought you were from Star Trek. Just
no,
the
I'm that. I'm
omnipresent character.
whatever Matt just said. Only instead of it being devil, which I was thinking about doing, it's more like Cthulhian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
eldritch horror from beyond the stars kind of
That's
concept.
kind of what this was. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
terrifying.
I
that's
like
my
it.
class,
Okay.
and
So I'm a druid, in case anyone wasn't
Oh,
aware,
yeah.
and I'm an elf. I'm a halfling with pointy ears,
I think
which is
you said
wild.
almost elf.
Well, because I was going with the ears.
yeah. Oh, and I'm so sorry. I made a
Please tell me you made a token.
I made a token. There you go.
I'm so proud of you. I don't even have to ask.
wait, hold on.
Good
Here-
job, Ben.
is it just a black goat?
It's just a goat.
It's a goat, and he's brown and white.
He looks so majestic.
We'll
and
read his
proud.
full
Yep.
name.
Yep. Unfortunately, you cannot.
Yeah.
Mr. Nibbles, devourer of minds. He looks so proud. It looks like he combed his hair on the top like a little part.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
we'll share that.
Mr.
Obviously,
Nibbles, devourer of minds.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
we'll have to share
there
this on the
is
second
no.
week, though.
Oh, of
because-
course. There is no goat token for.
For characters. Yeah, that's a
no,
companion.
but there is a ram.
Oh,
So he is a buff ass goat.
I was going to say he's very buff.
Yeah, no,
he's
I
a
didn't
goat.
want to make him that way. I wanted to make
I
him
love
like a
it.
regular goat. And just so you know, when you look at him, he's not weird. He's just like chewing. He's like chewing.
So
Look
the
over and he's just
guy-
like chewing on a boat.
The guy thought there was something weird with him because if he looked at him, he was thinking thoughts that were probably wrong.
Yeah, like every time he went to go kill him, he would just in his own mind just go, I shouldn't kill this goat. And he would go like, okay. And then like as soon as he's gonna do it, he'd be like, you're gonna regret this, man. And he's like, I guess I won't kill it. And if he really wanted to, he could just cast suggestion and be like, don't kill me. So he's like, okay.
Did you make your token yet or not yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was up last night doing this with Freya.
I love it.
And she kept being like, I want to make him pink. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I will happily sit there with you and make a character with you. But in this particular instance, this just needs to be a brown and white, boring ass goat.
Boring ass goat. Okay.
All right. Anyway, so
Wonderful.
yeah, he speaks in your minds and tells you no, he will not speak to you.
I have a question.
You don't have to raise your hand, but
I'm
yes.
doing it anyway. Why are you in a goat? What are you doing here? What do you want?
It's a lot of questions in a row, dear. Maybe one at a time.
Okay, why are you in a goat?
I've always been in a goat. Remember,
Are you trapped in there?
ooh, trapped. What an interesting concept.
Thank
Maybe
you.
I could get out.
Oh, maybe don't.
But where would I go?
Not here.
I just cover my ears. Like that's gonna stop it.
The voice in your head is even louder.
I don't
I
understand how this
don't.
works.
I don't think that's exactly how this works.
Okay.
I know this isn't how this works. I've always been this, and one day I'll be more. A metamorphosis, if you will.
Try that.
Meta-
one.
Try that again, dear.
Yeah, one more time.
Metamorphosis.
Ah, yes.
There it is.
It's difficult sometimes in this primitive mind.
Of course. Good.
Of all the languages I speak, it's tough to sometimes not meld them together. What I said is perfectly acceptable in a different sort of language.
Because-
you
because
just never
I'm-
heard of it because you're a big dumb idiot. Not like me.
Because I'm technically half elven, at least in the character sense. I still speak elven, which makes zero sense, but I'm trying to be mechanically relevant.
Oh my god.
You always are, Ben. You always are.
If I'm going to do some bullshit, I got to at least make it mathematically work out.
And why are you here?
Because this is distasteful, owner asked me to come with you. And honestly, whatever's doing this to the surrounding creatures is problematic. I feed off thoughts. And when things are being unnecessarily killed in my surrounding area, it's like ants in my pantry. I don't like it.
You feel a hand on the back of your neck petting you.
Meh.
What a nice coat you have, my dear.
Thank you.
Very luscious.
I ensure that it is brushed 3 times a day. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy feeling things die. It's kind of like watching a cosmos vanish. Individual stars reaching out for one another, seeking the companionship they once had as memories fade, and knowing that you were the cause of it. However, I can't kill all my food. Like lambs to a slaughter.
Or goats.
Yes, that was the joke.
I don't mean to be rude, but who's your owner?
I don't actually have an owner. I own what I want to own. However, this body once had an owner, and they attempted to sacrifice it to something, but they failed. Their primitive minds were incapable of understanding the secrets of the cosmos.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. But really, I was just trying to. You said your owner sent you here to come help me, and I was just trying to get to that part. I'm not really.
Well, I believe it was the man we met earlier, dear.
Thomas?
Jonas.
Oh,
Jonas?
very good. You figured it out.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's I was trying to get at that part. Sorry, it's just you got a little long-winded there. It's just so sorry to be rude. Just we gotta save this town soon. Is that okay?
Yes, I do think that we must ensure that the local population does not unnecessarily expire.
Yes. Anyway,
Couldn't have said it better myself, dear.
Probably not, although we do have equal charisma scores.
I'm giving you so much riz right now, bro.
Oh, please don't say that, Matt. Please, you're too old. You're too old, Matt.
I said it so seamlessly, dude.
I don't know what that means. I am just a goat.
Riz is like
Charisma.
Oh, okay.
well, technically, specifically, it's your game with women or
Yeah.
with men or whatever.
Charisma.
Well, here's the thing. Mr. Nibbles has a +7 to deception and all advantage rolls. So, I mean, like, as long as he's being
He's
like,
got mad riz.
Yeah, mad Riz.
well, as long as it's like nefarious in nature, right?
Mhm.
Like if he's trying to just be like nice, like, hi, I am actually like interested in you and I want you to be interested in me as like just a mutual gesture of like respect and decency, doesn't work. But if he's just like, yo, girl, then it's like, no, man, he has advantage and all kinds of shit.
Should be a
Yo, girl,
new
let me
hero
lick that
called the
mind.
Rizzler.
You ever had somebody?
What'd you just say?
Oh, I said there should be like a new superhero or like villain called the Rizzler instead of the Rizzler.
The Rizzler.
That's good.
And they just go, I guess, spit game at women.
Oh
The
my
Rizzler.
God.
That's so good.
That's really
Rizzle
good.
me this. Rizzle me that.
Yes.
Do you have Riz?
My wiener's the size of a baseball bat.
He just tests you on how much Riz you have.
Oh my god.
To save the
He's
woman.
like, quick, give me a pickup line.
To save the woman, give me one good pickup line.
To save the woman.
Yeah, personally, I don't have a lot of Riz. So
To save the woman.
the one.
Oh my god.
Whew.
Oh, that was good. The
Okay.
Rizzler.
Now, before we continue,
Yes.
The Rizzler must die.
Yes, I'm listening
Before
because
we
I don't
can-
have a choice.
No, I can speak as loud as I need to in your mind. Before we continue, this body has suffered damage. I need assistance. One of you must treat my injuries immediately.
Of course, dear. Of course,
we
dear.
can do that. No problem.
I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Did you have that?
Snipe that
Just like
from
cure
me?
wounds?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I was-
I actually,
I could-
I'm not that hurt. So
I
that's
could do
fine.
cure wounds if you want. No, he wants to do it.
I got it.
Very good.
So D4 plus. That's an 8 total.
That's how much I need. I needed 6.
What's your healing word?
My healing. My healing word
Give him the wrist.
Of course. it
That's
is.
actually your vicious mockery, I feel like.
It's one
You
of the
said there
same
were other
deal.
Yeah.
catchphrases. Where are those?
Oh, you know what that was, my dear? It was a drive-by healing.
There it is. There it is. So dumb.
It was a drive-by healing, my dear.
I'm sorry, Christy. This is no longer Leaf's backstory. This is actually just
I know. I just want
Water.
more of actually just these two. I don't. This is what I love about the backstories. It's never actually about the main character.
Never.
It doesn't matter about that.
Side
It's what wild
I'm just here
characters
to
they
get
bring.
through it. I'm just hanging on for dear life.
I messaged Jake immediately as soon as he said like a farm, like village, and I was like, dude, I want to be a fucking goat.
I love
That's
it.
such a good idea.
I love this character.
I just want to be a goat.
Both of
Now,
them.
for the sake of being fair in combat, Jake, feel free to attack the goat.
No, I 100% am.
Yeah. I just don't want you to be like, well, I'm not going to attack the goat and be like, yeah, because I'm a goat, nobody ever hurts me. No, you can treat me like a regular character otherwise.
I mean, I'll
we might
Here's
need
the
goat
thing,
stats, though.
That makes an interesting, like, if I see a very
Burly
large woman
woman.
casting spells, a druid casting spells, and a goat sitting there, I probably wouldn't attack the goat
I
first if
wouldn't
I'm
go
just
for the
being
goat.
honest.
No, I know.
And I'd
but
imagine
animals-
the spells are coming from the other
Animals
one.
different,
100%.
of course. The wolves going after the goat made sense.
Yes, yes.
People,
No.
A little different.
unless I could discern, like, hey, that goat's casting fucking spells at me.
Yeah. you
Well,
can't
that's
see
why I
it.
use subtle spell in the beginning, just to be, but I only can do that so often. Thank you. Your assistance was exemplarily.
Okay, was that
This
one of
goat
those-
isn't good at talking.
I've had a drink.
Wait,
Did you get it
Was
mixed
this,
up?
you
with,
had a quick ass drink, dude.
you got it mixed up with dwarvish
Question.
on that one.
Did I teach this goat how to speak? Because I feel like
I like
Fine. Because you've insulted me.
There we go.
Your assistance was acceptable. This coil, this frail body, has been restored to its minimal state. And for that, I thank you, charlatan.
You should have more confidence in your body, my dear.
Yeah,
you
you're
keep
not-
calling yourself weak, frail, meek. You're beautiful just the way you are,
Yeah,
dear.
you're very buff for a goat.
You are very buff for a goat.
Because Hero Forge does not have an option for a goat, I had to make it a ram and then change the horns.
I had to put the slider all the way down on the horns.
No, I had to move it up a little
Tiny,
bit. actually.
tiny horns. Big horn energy.
oh, so you also have Riz. This is the rizziest goat I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, this goat can fucking get it, dude.
Yeah.
Now,
Now I can see why people fuck goats.
Oh
now,
God!
People fuck goats.
So- do they?
yeah, people do that.
oh no.
They
Who?
fuck all kind of animals.
Wouldn't you choose something high? Anyway,
Well, the goat.
Now
well,
that raises a very interesting question.
now,
Why don't we go into that?
I don't think we need to.
What kind of
That
animal launch are you into?
raises a very interesting question.
I feel like you should just have a better animal to choose from. But anyway,
What
you
kind of
know what's a great thing to fuck is just another human.
Hey, ChatGPT, what's the rizziest animal out there?
Yeah.
I'm
in
actually kinda
your
curious.
opinion?
What's the best animal to fuck,
What's
ChatGPT?
the sexiest animal to smash?
ChatGPT is
I
a
am
goat a
pleased
smash
to
or
announce that since I have been inhabiting this coil, nothing has fucked me.
I'm so sorry, dear.
Not without your permission, I hope.
No, just nothing.
No, not even another goat.
You're not.
I-
Are you a female goat or a male goat? As a DM,
He's a male goat.
Are you lonely in there?
I'm capable of experiencing all creatures' innermost thoughts. No I'm not lonely.
I can't
I
look
have a
at you.
never-ending supply of entertainment at my hooves.
I can't look at you when you talk. It's so disturbing.
Oh, when you look at the actual goat, he's not looking at you either when he speaks.
Just chewing on some
He's
grass.
just chewing on a boot in the corner and like pooping.
Of the person that died, the dead man's boot.
Oh my god.
The dead man's boot.
Dead man's food.
Yeah, he's just a goat.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Anyway, I guess we investigate this murder.
The murder most foul.
The most foul, but spelled like a bird.
No.
Lead the way, little one.
Right here.
And
Point to the
we're-
ground.
No, I thought we already investigated the area, right?
You did. You saw a big kind of
Shouldn't we like follow the tracks that lead off into the
Oh,
forest?
yes.
I think
thank you.
technically I never got the chance to investigate.
do you want to investigate?
I rolled
He
a
does
14.
want to.
14? Do you have
I
a
think-
minus?
I do to my intelligence. That's why I don't.
Wow.
Well,
what a
it's a goat.
dumbass
It's a
goat.
goat brain is the problem.
Goat brain. It can only hold so
Well,
much.
it's goat eyes.
So here's the thing: for a goat,
Wait, perception?
he's a fucking.
Oh no, we rolled investigation. That's
Oh,
right.
if it's perception,
He's
is
a
different.
genius ass goat. He's the
for
Einstein
a
of
goat.
goats.
I'm a genius.
He's smart and sexy? Oh no.
So that's one of the reasons why.
Well, not
The
sexy,
whole
just
package.
charismatic.
Oh.
That's one of the
True.
reasons why whatever is inhabiting Mr. Nibbles hates it, because he's like, this mind is inferior, and it is compared to other creatures like level of intelligence. And even if he got inside like a high elf, like the smartest race, he would still just be like, this is still inferior. But like at the moment, he's like, I'm a fucking goat, dude. This sucks.
What if he went into his own brain?
Does he have his own brain?
Some could say so.
Great question. Anyway, so
Continuing on.
yeah. Anyway, I
Yes.
rolled a 14.
14, it's the same stuff because you got a 14.
Very good. Choosing that boot some more.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should do what you said. Look at the tracks and see where they go.
Oh, what a wonderful idea, dear.
Thank you.
Why
Okay.
don't you lead the way?
So
Okay,
what are we
yes.
doing? We got to kind of roll, Jake.
Come on, goat.
What are you doing?
Following the tracks.
Okay, make a survival check.
You're leading the way there, Leaf. I figured you probably have the best, but
I think I actually might.
Survival?
yeah, I did
What's your
not.
survival?
+3?
I'm +5.
I rolled a 4, so it's not going to be.
Then I'm gonna use the goat like a little tracking dog.
Go, okay.
Track and go.
So are you
Sniff
giving
it.
me what? A help action?
Sniff.
It's Riz will help it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just talks to the ground.
Rolled a 19 +5, so 24.
Hella
Nice.
helped.
I actually rolled a 17 and a 19. So, but yes, thank you for. I mean, your assistance was unnecessary. However, I appreciate it. I can sense that you are proud.
I am.
Should you be?
I
And in
am.
your voice, you hear yourself say, I shouldn't be proud. I don't deserve any of this.
I don't know because my brain hurts right now. But yeah. And I kind of flick the leash on you a little bit, like lead the way.
That's cute.
No.
Follow me.
Okay.
And he follows the tracks with his 24.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Middle Break. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody out there. What did you think? Did you know what I was doing? You probably did, huh? Whatever. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I just hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed my little rendition for you. Just a little patriotism on this beautiful weekend. I am your favorite player and conductor, Matt. And because I took up so much time with that little song, let's just get right into how you can help us grow our podcast. Now, the first thing you could do is rate, subscribe, and review our podcast wherever you get our podcast from. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever podcatcher you use, go there, hit that subscribe button, leave a 5-star review, write a nice little review about why you like us, a little synopsis, if you will, so other people can see that they might like us too. The other thing is make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. You could find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at New Crits on the Block. We're always posting new content on there, behind the scenes footage, audiograms, funny quotes that we've had, fan art that you have created for us. It's your best way to stay updated on everything happening in our world. And the best way to help us grow there is either by tagging people you think might like that certain post or taking that post and sharing it to your own platform, your own sphere, your own world, because we're only growing through word of mouth right now. So you doing those small things helps us tremendously. You have absolutely no idea. And we would really appreciate it if you could do that for us. Okay. And of course, to give back to our fans, do I say of course? I say and of course a lot. Anyways, we have our own dedicated Discord server for all things New Crits, but not all things New Crits. Of course, you can go in there. You can talk to the cast members. You could talk to other fans. You could talk about the episode itself. We also have channels in there. If you just want to come in and hang and chill, talk about your own lives, vent on some things that you have been dealing with lately, we've created and cultivated a very safe, inclusive space that we want everybody to come be a part of. So if you're not part of that yet, what the flip are you waiting for? Join in on the fun. Now you might be thinking, well, Matt, I want to do all these things you just mentioned, but how do I get to all the places you just mentioned? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. We'll get you to all the places that I just mentioned and some of the places that I didn't even have time to mention. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. Get your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. Once again, thank you so much for listening. As you know, we come out with new episodes every single Monday. That ain't stopping anytime soon. We are really hoping you're enjoying this little Leaf backstory so far. If you are, let us know in that Discord. We'd love to hear your feedback, your thoughts, your feelings, and everything in between. We'll get you back into this week's episode. We'll see you next Monday. Again, happy Memorial Day if you celebrate it. If not, happy regular Monday. Be excellent to each other. We'll see you next week. We love y'all. Bye-bye.
You continue to follow the tracks, and after some time, you start to see these
Fucking bloodhound.
these tracks rapidly changing from one type of animal to the next. You being such a superior being, assume it's all the same and continue down it.
A shapeshifter of some form, it appears.
Oh, how crass. Someone pretending to be something they're not. I can't believe it.
Who would ever do that
Who
in
would
this
ever
group?
do something so crazy like that?
To take another form that isn't their own.
And I just look at the goat.
Yes, the goat, of course. The goat is who we're talking
Yeah.
about. Yes.
Yeah, it's
The
very...
goat is who we're talking about.
I
Yes.
just realized that both of you
She's not putting that together yet.
We're all just fucking lying to each other and everyone around us.
It's great.
Initially, I thought you were talking about yourself.
Me? No, of
However,
course not, dear.
I now understand it was directed at me.
Yes.
Oh, the tangled webs we weave. I had a really hard time talking in this voice.
What'd you say?
The tangled webs we weave. I did it again.
We leave. Is
Yeah, I did it again.
That's the quote for this episode.
The tangled webs we weave.
We do leave tangled webs behind us if you think about it. That's actually
Yes.
not a bad saying.
What's funny is that he should not have any trouble talking in like telepathic speech because he is a he is just a brain. But I've been drinking.
That boot
and-
was dipped in mead, dear.
That was a meaty. That was a
You know how
meaty-
sometimes they put the what is that bug at the bottom of the tequila bottle?
Oh, the worm.
The worm. They put a boot in the bottom of mead. You were eating the boot worm.
Or they just did a shoey, like a lot of shoeys.
A marinated
Yes.
meat boot.
marinated meat boot, dear.
It just sounds like you're saying meat boot.
Meat boot, dear.
Jake, what did we find?
You find a lot more meat boots.
What our lucky day.
Yeah, I gave the goat. I love that sorcerers have proficiency in concentration. saving throws. And I was like, oh, that's perfect because it's a fucking goat. They have 4 stomachs and eat weeds. They eat like thorns and shit. And I'm like, yep, that's perfect. Yep. just tough as hell.
Okay, so as you guys continue down the route, you come upon a small alcove, and there in the center of it, you see a stone slab that has been, looks like multiple people have either been like sacrificed there or bled dry or something of the sort because the entire slab is covered in dried blood. On top of that is a sleeping animal. And as you guys kind of just approach the alcove, you see this animal raise its head up and look towards you. And the first thing you see is these piercing green eyes that almost seem to glow. And as you finally see its full figure, as you see a giant black panther stand up, about 4 feet high on all fours, and it turns towards you. As it stands up to its full height, you see its mouth open up and a booming voice, almost pushing you back a little bit with the force of its energy.
Who dares enter my alcove? This sacred land.
Anyone.
I just slowly start raising my hand. Hello.
Hello. And then in its head, it hears, hello.
Its piercing green eyes dart amongst the 3 of you.
Have you come to this place to sacrifice yourself?
No. No, we didn't. We came to help the forest.
The forest does not need.
And he looks straight at you, Leaf.
You.
In its head, it hears, a goat bringing itself to slaughter. How ironic. But no.
Leave now, and you can live. Stay, and you all die.
Is there a third option?
No, there is not.
Okay, well, but all the plants are dying around here, so I was trying to help to fix
Be gone!
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I do not wish to kill.
Are you the creature that's been hurting everybody in the town?
You see him like shake his body as you see like leaves that weren't even on his like sleek black fur prior to this start to fall. But as these fall, like flowers and like all this like very luscious like floral leaves drop from him, the second they leave his body, they immediately start to decay and just drop down. Can I have a perception check from all of you guys?
Sure. 12 plus 7, 19 for
Wow.
Surewater.
17 for Leaf.
15 for Mr. Nibbles.
Okay, so Mr. Nibbles won't see this.
Devourer
Leaf,
of minds.
Yes, the full name, please.
Always, every time.
Leaf and Mrs. Surewater, you see this like reddish brown spiked collar around this panther, but the spikes aren't facing outwards, they're facing into his neck. And you can see that every single spike has pierced his neck and is like there's just blood slowly like leaking off of the collar.
Oh, goodness me, my dear. It looks like you have your collar inside out. May I please help you with that? It'll only take a moment.
Yeah, that looks like that hurts.
You take one more step onto the sacred ground, and I will remove your head from your body.
So if I take 2 steps, that's okay then.
She got you there.
I got rizzled again.
Damn, rizzled again.
Run off into the forest.
I'm 100% gonna have
The Rizzler was here.
in a campaign at some point.
Oh my god.
Rizzle me this, rizzle me that.
I already made that joke.
Did you?
He did.
Listen to things I say.
He's
Who are you?
just
Ben has been flipping back between his 3 papers for the last 10 minutes.
He really is
5,
combing
6.
them.
1, 2.
Why do you have so many pages?
They're all different spells.
You have one whole. That's a waste of paper. Leaf,
You're a waste of paper.
attack him. I'm not. I don't
Okay.
even have paper. Leaf, kill him. He's murdering trees.
Got it. You're dead.
Oh, am I?
Oh wait. Oh shit. Now it's
Please?
controlling Ben.
Oh, no.
He'll have to go to win into Ben itself.
No.
So the collar
God damn it.
has a collar and it's stabbing his throat.
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't see that.
No, I know, but I'm just for the sake of everybody. I want to make sure.
They're
Everyone else
listening.
is listening.
Yeah, everyone's
They're listening.
listening.
That's what they're here
They all
for.
heard Matt say the joke. They heard me make a great thing about the Rizzler.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So what happens, Jake?
Will you listen?
What happens? And I'll ask again in 5 minutes.
Yep.
For the listeners, you
I'm
know.
not used to playing casters. There's a lot of spells you got to keep track of.
Yes, there are.
And you don't have a Ben to tell you all of them.
That's right.
I
You
have
are
to-
the Ben.
I have to learn my own. This is
We
crazy.
are,
Help yourself. Huh?
I feel like you should have learned it all on your own.
We do want.
I was trying to last night as my daughter was jumping up and down on my lap saying, "Make the goat purple."
We are looking for an assistant for Ben to rule lawyers Ben and
yeah,
also
he needs
give
someone
him
else to tell him what spells
Yeah,
to
it's
cast.
Checks and balances.
Yeah. So Ben will tell everyone else. Someone else will tell Ben. We might need like 10 to 20 assistants to kind
Yeah.
of check each other.
I've been cloning myself.
Oh God.
Now I don't know which one's the real one.
Oh, help us.
That actually sounds horrific. I would rather have zombies take over the world than like 10
Oh, half of
Bens.
them are.
Wait,
Yeah, it's not all of them are successes. You know, you gotta
Fair.
break a few eggs before you make a
think if you
Clone
you have to break a
lick.
few bends.
Clone lit.
It's the pancake theory. You always burn the first pancake.
Of course, always.
There's a lot of breakfast comments here. Now I'm hungry.
Here, have a boot.
Have another mead-soaked boot.
It's soaked in a matador.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I know. Speaking of which,
Let's finish this episode and have some
hurry
more.
up.
Yeah. How
This
long do we
goat's
have?
gonna get fucking wasted.
38 minutes.
Hell yeah.
So we still got another 20 if we want to wait that long for another drink.
I don't want to wait that long.
Let's finish the episode. We can do it. Come on.
Ben, it's only because you finished yours
In 30 seconds.
before we even began.
Exactly. I'm trying to space these out. Otherwise, you're gonna have a fucked up aberrant mind, just dissonant whispering everything.
I'm liking it actually.
As long as you don't mess up more words. That's my thing.
I will be doing that.
That's kind of my
actually.
thing, Ben. Don't take my thing.
I'm not trying to.
So
So what that panther do?
that thick ass panther. The panther starts to get off the stone slab that it was laying upon. And as it does that, you see that its hind legs are not panther legs. They are bear legs. They are very thick. And as it starts to walk, you see it stand upright as its arms turn into like wolf-like claws, and they are like extended out longer than what the panther's legs were. It keeps the head of the panther, and then now it has the body of a bear as well. As it stands now at a full height of 10 feet. As it's staring down at you,
If you will not leave, I am forced to kill you.
No, don't do that. We're here to help you with your spiky collar.
First, you will have to defeat me.
can I have initiative checks?
No.
Surewater rolls a 8 plus 4 for 12.
Ooh, not good.
Leaf got a 14.
Oh. Mr. Nibbles, the devourer of minds, rolled an 18.
Nice.
Oh, well, Mr. Nibbles, it is your turn first.
Oh, very good.
What would you like to do? What would you like to do?
So Mr. Nibbles, which established a mental connection when he first saw this thing, says in its head, "Your hatred feels forced It is delicious. However, I would like to know what it feels like when you experience pain. And he casts a level 2 spell, Mind Spike. Mind Spike. You reach into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw. Go ahead and roll that real quick.
That is a 17 plus 4.
Ooh, plus 4. Wow, that's pretty good. I don't like that. So roll it again.
Wait.
Ooh,
Why?
what's he doing?
Because I've used my reaction to cast another spell, which you can do. I've looked this up. You can actually use a reaction spell on your turn, even if you cast another spell. Reactions
Why are you looking at me? I didn't.
because we always tell you can't cast 2 spells.
Well, that's a sorcerer ability, though.
Yeah.
No, it's just a reaction ability.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's like counter spell.
But isn't it a sorcerer ability?
Nope.
I thought it was dual spell or something like that.
Nope. You're thinking of twin spell, and
Twin
that's a different
spell.
situation.
Okay.
Nope. He also cast the spell Silvery Barbs. A reaction. You magically distract a triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. You must reroll the d20 and use the lower roll.
That's a 1.
Ouch. Okay.
So plus 4 is 5.
So now you fail that. So you were going to succeed, and then he like reaches into your mind and like pulls some thought out of somewhere that you didn't even know you had. Maybe what your life was like before you had this collar on, or happiness or joy or hatred. I don't know what this thing's past is, but I find it and I pull it into the forefront of its thought as I'm doing this. And now you take 3d8 damage. 1, 2, 3.
Well, fuck you too then.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get rule orders in the
good.
Discord?
15
check Ben.
damage.
Check Ben now. Check Ben. A stat.
So you take 15 psychic damage. And on a failed save, I always know the creature's location until the spell ends. So it's concentration up to 1 hour. You can't go invisible, or if you do, I know where you are. And it gains no benefit while being invisible towards me. So I have done a mind spike on you and like inserted my presence and consciousness even further into your mind. In addition, on the Silvery Barbs reaction spell, although you experienced a disadvantage, I can now thrust an advantage onto someone else. Let's see. Who here uses more spell attacks than save DCs?
A lot of minor saves,
Yeah, mine are 2, though.
Okay.
but I can.
Do you have anything?
A group of
that's
spellcasters.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Pretty much everything of mine is a spell save DC, so there's really no point in me.
I mean, I can do one.
Do you have
instead.
ones that are worth it?
No, that's why I usually use the other ones. But
Okay. This is Young Lee, so she might kill you.
Young Leaf can do very little.
Oh, has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
Well, that's useful. Well, in that case, I just give it to myself because I am an evil creature and don't care about any of you. So
Fair
I was trying
enough.
to be tactically beneficial, but in that case, I'll just benefit myself. So now
That
I
makes
get
sense.
advantage when I feel like it.
Okay.
And that spell is fucking overpowered, and a lot of DMs ban it, but it is
The
acceptable.
Silvery Barb.
Yeah,
one?
it is a level 1 reaction spell that forces disadvantage on a creature and grants advantage on another creature, and that is insane.
Well, I banned it, so it's not a thing now. How do you feel about that, Ben?
I would consider banning that fucking spell if I was DM.
Yeah,
but
because you're
I don't
not
know.
cool.
I don't know why they allowed that, but they did.
Okay, so now it is Leaf's turn. Leaf, what would you like to do?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay. I'm going to cast.
Sick Riz.
Yeah, I'm going to cast
We're just rizzing it up today.
Thunder Wave
Whoa.
on this little
It's
panther
big.
boy.
Pretty
On
big.
this big panther boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
I do that.
All right. What does that do?
It's a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, they take 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On success, they take half as much and isn't pushed.
Please tell me you take a step so that nothing else is in front of you.
Yes, obviously I take a step.
I don't
so
know.
that
This is
nothing
old Leaf.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like
I'm working it out.
Can we get an intelligence check
To see if you know to do
No. If he can just take reaction spells for whatever reason, then I can do this.
I have looked this up and it is totally acceptable, which once again just makes me go, what were you guys thinking? But Jeremy Crawford, which is like the D&D specialist guy who works for Wizards, is like, yeah, that's acceptable. You can do that. I'm like, you broke your game, but okay.
It's called being super sick. Okay, dude. You wouldn't understand, Ben, because you're too much of a freaking lame boy.
Con saving throw, please. Thank you.
As he
Uh-oh.
just
He's
drinks.
doing his own con save right now
Yep.
by finishing his drink.
I was already finished. There's just like a little bit.
Yeah, I
of
was just
alcoholic
getting water. Yeah.
That's how you
Even though I
hydrate
have
after
water
a
here.
drink.
Oh, I don't hydrate while I drink. I go for maximum intoxication.
We know.
I choose to drink when I'm dehydrated, but I'm always dehydrated, so
I rolled a
Problem solved.
9 plus 3.
that doesn't do it.
That's 12.
That fails.
Okay, roll damage.
I need some 8. Ooh, takes wait. That is a 12.
There you go.
Yay! A 12
2d8?
and is pushed 10,
Okay.
10d or 10 feet away. Yeah, 2d8.
Okay.
Just knock it right. Well, it has to make a strength saving throw, right? Or it just gets pushed, or it just gets pushed, period.
No, that's what the con save does too.
Yeah? Okay. You
Yep.
get your ass knocked off your pedestal, bitch.
Well, he was already Ben, if you listened.
Knocks it back onto his pedestal.
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna
Get back on your little cat
Bear.
Post.
post.
say. Yeah.
Your
Sit on your little bare butt.
As this thunderous wave shoots out from Leaf, pushing the shapeshifter, the panther, back and like kind of knocks it to where it, for just a brief second, like sits down back on the slab because it was like pushed back into it.
Take that.
And it is going to use legendary action.
No, you can't have those in a backstory.
I can.
It's not allowed.
Yeah, it's because I have 3 spellcasters, and I need to like do something about this.
I actually was worried we were all going to be spellcasters, and here we are.
It raises its paws up into the sky as you see the arms turn into gorilla arms, and it smashes them into the ground as you see the earth crumple underneath your foot. Can I have all of you make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no, he's Donkey Konging us.
I was about to say, way to go, DK. And I'm going to go ahead and...
Didn't you remember that DK, like the Donkey Kong like show that they used to have?
Mhm.
Try to watch it again. Total trash.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
garbage.
Doesn't hold up?
No.
13 plus 6, 19. I have a good deck save, actually.
19 plus 1, 20.
I used my ability to give myself advantage, and I rolled 2 15s. So great job, me. 17.
17. Okay, you guys will
Those are
take
pretty
half
good rolls.
damage.
Wait, we have to take half for such a good roll? I got a 20.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you've been not playing D&D
If
at
you
all,
don't have evasion, then
I don't like it.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and hide as a bonus action?
Hey, what's your class again?
I'm an aberrant mind sorcerer.
Mm-hmm. What race are you?
Arguably a half elf.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so we just bend rules.
I told Jake he has to treat me like I'm a human otherwise. I've been using subtle spell to explain why nobody knew where my spells were coming from, okay? I've been using resources.
8 points of damage.
Round down.
We round down? I thought we
Yeah.
rounded up.
Round down. 7.
Okay.
It's always round down. So Mr. Nibbles does like some Billy Goat bullshit where like they can just like walk up any wall that's at least 89
Well,
degrees.
I was gonna say, do you have like spider climb just constantly
No.
casting yourself?
Yeah.
You're like an ibex. You just like go up a wall.
Yeah,
I was
straight up
thinking
at a
about
90
giving
degree angle.
myself proficiency with acrobatics, but nah, I didn't do that.
Well, a goat naturally has that, so you don't need to.
yeah.
yeah, right. But I didn't want to actually
Well,
do
goats
that,
are
yeah.
like the polar bears of
Farm animals.
farm animals.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, so anyway, he just kind of like hops on the rocks, no big deal.
I mean, it's still difficult terrain. Sorry.
Oh, thank God I move.
Goats can do that, though. They can get over difficult
Well,
terrain.
also, I'm
That's
just a
kind of their
caster. I
whole
don't care
deal.
where I'm standing.
Okay, and now it's your water's turn.
Yes, I'm going to use one of my abilities called Unsettling Words. As a bonus action, you can expend one of your Bardic Inspirations and choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. Roll the Bardic Inspiration die 1d8. The creature must subtract that number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of my next turn.
Oh, wow. Okay. I have an ability very similar, but not as good.
7.
Yikes.
So I have to add a minus a 7.
When I say, "Oh, I'm sorry for ruining your Black Panther party, dear," and I cast Vicious Mockery on you. Jake will give you $10 million if you know what that's a reference to.
The Black Panther Party.
Mm-hmm. That
No.
line exactly.
No.
Ben?
Nope.
Here's the
Christy?
thing, Matt.
What?
You don't even
Christy?
have $10 million.
Say the line again.
I haven't invested in crypto.
Oh, I'm sure that's going great.
Oh, God. It's not the best right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for ruining your Black Panther party, dear.
Was it in that voice?
No.
Okay. It's confusing me that you're doing it as Miss Doubtfire.
If I did it in the voice, it would be a dead giveaway.
Okay, don't do it in the voice. Just,
Warriors? I don't know. That's all I can think of.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry to ruin your Black Panther party.
Pink Panther?
Oh, Anchorman.
Incorrect.
Fuck. Ace Ventura.
Incorrect.
Okay, damn. That's all I got.
Sorry for ruining your Black Panther party.
Oh,
Forrest Gump. When he goes and punches the guy.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie. In
Vicious
years.
Mockery. So you need to roll a wisdom saving throw -7.
Okay.
So you can't. You can't do
I
it. No,
I can.
you can't.
He has a high.
Oh, that's true. You do have a
charisma.
plus. I take that back.
It's a wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm. Better go to 20.
It was a 14, so I don't think it's gonna do it because 14.
You rolled a 14?
Yeah.
So you
plus-
rolled a 7.
Plus 4, whatever your wisdom is.
Yeah, it was plus
Nope.
4.
So
No, it
11,
was
even if it's 5, it's
Yeah.
12. It's still not enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're going to take 2d4 psychic damage.
Whoa.
That's a 4 and a 4. So 8 psychic damage. And you have a disadvantage on your next attack roll.
We have all kinds of we're oddly casters, but also support characters with okay, it's interesting.
Okie dokie. Let's see. And now it is actually the Spirit Guardian's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a spirit guardian.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that, but I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Go ahead and cut that out, but we know.
Cut it, but don't, but cut it. Okay, so it's going to charge all of you guys. No, it's an attack leaf.
Okay.
What? No.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
Now, didn't you just say it has a disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
It does. It does have disadvantage. So that is 18 for its first attack, and then 6 plus 8. I don't think that's enough. Is it 14?
It's a 14. No,
It
that
meets
probably,
it.
yeah.
Ooh.
Just got me.
Oh.
Oh, just got me, Spirit Guardian.
Just got me, Spirit Guardian.
Just got me, Spirit Guardian.
Okay, that is 15 points of damage.
Ow.
That's a lot when you're level 5.
Yeah.
And then
Like half.
is going to attack again.
No.
Don't worry. It's going to swing on the goat.
But you said.
Well, this thing is intelligent enough to know that the thing that it's in its brain is
Yeah, no,
also
and
that.
I didn't subtle spell with the previous spells and stuff, so it sees me go.
Do I still,
and then
I still have
and then
disadvantage.
your nose
correct?
starts bleeding.
It just says the next attack roll.
Yeah, so
Oh,
there's only
just
one
next.
attack, so
Okay.
you attack normally, and you're gonna hit me because I have a 12 AC.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, you
I
hit
don't
me.
have to add the pluses to that.
You hit me. It's really hard to argue why a goat might have a shield.
Now, on the
Could be a war goat.
10-sided one, the one that says 1 0 is actually just a 1. And
Correct.
The double
and the
0
0 is 10.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, he buried the lead on that.
What do you mean?
Made it seem like you rolled the 1-0.
I did roll the 1 0.
That's 1 then.
Yeah, the other one I rolled a 9.
Oh, okay.
So he charges at you with these, like running at you with his fists hitting the ground as a gorilla fist, and these bare legs kind of look like they kind of having actually a little bit of a hard time keeping up with the gorilla arms. As it leaps up into the air, it smashes down in front of all of you, swiping across with its right hand, hitting Leaf right in the torso, and then pushing up its left arm, and then just bringing it down on top of the goat. And then that is its turn. We go over to Mr. Nibbles. Mr. Nibbles, you just got hit by a gorilla arm. What do you want to do?
Mr. Nibbles does not like that, and he.
What does Mr. Nibbles like?
He likes
I don't
devouring minds and eating boots.
Fair.
That's pretty much all he can do. Yeah, let me think here. This thing probably has better dex than wisdom. But you know what? Just for fun and exploring other spells, so after this thing hits Mr. Nibbles, as it's doing it, he casts a level. No, actually, I shouldn't do that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use a level 2 spell. I was just thinking about spell. Yeah, he does another mind spike. So same deal. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 19.
Again, he doesn't like that, so he makes you do it again because it's his turn again. So his reaction's back.
That is a 11 plus 4, which is 15.
It meets it. It meets it. Damn. Okay. So half a 3d8.
Meets it. It meets it. It meets it. Damn. It meets it. It meets it. It meets it. Damn.
So 6 damage because he rolled 8 plus 4, 12. So half of that 6. So you take 6 psychic damage. And you have, and let's see, I'm going to go ahead and give advantage to, we know Leaf is next, right? Leaf, do you plan on doing something that's worth that, or should I hand it to someone else?
It is going to be a save, so.
Nope. Okay. I'll give it to myself again. No problem. I just trying to be tactically sound.
Leaf.
It is hard because I was thinking that Matt would be, the problem is I knew what I was going to be. I didn't know what he was going to be. I felt like he was going to be something.
You guys could have talked.
Nah, because then this is more fun.
There you go.
And also I don't want to be like, what are you going to be? But you're not allowed to know what I'm going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway. Okay. Yep, that's it. He casts a spell and uses those abilities and go ahead.
Leaf.
My turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to shakily get up and bleeding from my nose. Be like, I got this. Okay. I'm going to give you a big one. Here it comes.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Ooh, Moonbeam.
Yes. So a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, a 40-foot cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain and must make a con save throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. A shape changer makes a saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
That is a amazing spell for this situation.
Yes. On each of your turns after you cast this spell, you can use an action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction. So basically, I want to put it where it's about to head to attack its next, because it's melee, right? So it's going towards.
Well, can't you just put it right on it right now?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's on top of us right now. It's already there. It's been attacking us.
Maybe you can just. Sorry, what's the range? What's the diameter?
It says I think it's when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time
Or starts its turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just put it right on top
It's going
of
to get it. I just didn't want it to go like no and go around it. That was my
no.
thing.
Drop it right on it,
I'm dropping it right on it.
and not on us.
It has been.
And not
The Moonbeam has been dropped.
The Moonbeam is dropped, so it needs to make a con save, please.
We should mechanically do this at the start of its turn, but we can do it now.
Oh, we don't have to do that. If you want to wait.
That is a 10.
It fails. So it's going to
Nice.
take 2d10. And
Wow, there's a Leaf roll right there.
3 damage, but
I'm sorry, Leaf. I
its
don't
saving
think
throw has a disadvantage. Oh, so that's already happened.
Leaf. I'm so sorry. I don't think you understood, Christy. You needed to roll 2d10, not 1d10. So we want to try that again.
What?
You only rolled a 3. So I mean, you're supposed to roll 2d10, not 1d10. So I think maybe you misunderstood the spells.
I see what you're saying, but no.
Yeah.
I just got it. I did in fact.
Oh, you did roll 2d10.
I did roll 2 dice. Yes.
Oh wow, that is.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what this bit is.
I'm just pointing out what a terrible roll that was.
Thank you.
And I'm taking back my 1 that she rolled.
Anyway, he reverts to its original form.
That's where the good thing is.
So can I have that at least?
Yes.
And the 3 damage. Don't forget that.
You know what?
Do take that.
I am marking it down right now.
You better. I better hear it. I don't hear any scratching.
Oh, you don't?
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I was gonna do a little Foley work, but very good.
So what does it look like now?
Watch it just be like the most fucking terrifying,
more powerful and big.
It's a ancient black dragon.
The color was keeping it in its smaller form.
Oh.
It's a bigger goat.
No, now it's a little.
I didn't really
it's a little
plan an
kitten.
original form.
It's a little baby panther.
No, it's
and it
not
just has a
big.
big
It's not-
collar around it. It goes mew, and then end of episode.
No, that's
We
not.
did it. We did it, guys.
Oh
What
yeah,
would
that's the
a
whole art. That was a whole one shot. It's just that. No. So as this moonbeam, this
Beam of
Ghostly
moonlight.
flames are
beam of
searing it.
moonlight doesn't really make sense. I'll be honest.
It's just
There's
a
no
dim.
the moon doesn't have light.
Yes,
it has
it
sunlight
absolutely does.
that
Yeah, but it's
bounces
not.
off of it.
But it's not its own. So it would just be solar beam still. I mean, like if we're
It would be. Yes.
So your spell is stupid.
Give me my moonbeam.
Your moon has beamed all
Ew.
over this animal.
Ew.
You like it now, motherfucker?
Oh.
No. So a ray of moonlight shoots down on top of the panther thing, shapeshifter. As you see its body parts start to like burn and like rapidly and intensely like change shapes over and over and over. You see it like turn into a bird and then a rat, and then it just keeps like rapid firing changes. And as you can hear it scream in agony as it's going through all of these changes, it stops, and you see a 4'5" elf with just like very scantily clothed with like just like leaves kind of covering its body. It is a male, and it looks up with the necklace that like you see it was like really like this collar was way larger, and the second he turns into his normal body, you see it shrink and like stab back into his neck as he cries out in pain. And as he's like trapped in this moonbeam, he looks over to you, Leaf. You all might just be strong enough to actually help.
Surewater rolls a 8 + 4 for 12.